this past chip, the United States Championship at the conclusion of that tournament, and his mission is to be the greatest United States champion ever.
Bobby Roode smiling like Randy Orton, despite what you've done around the world like Bobby Roode has, without a little bit of apprehension. I don't care if you're batting 300. If the first time you step in the batter's box, you're
months and the times that we'll talk to him. However, that tension between he and Randy Orton is there.
Well, listen, we've seen it over the last couple of weeks. Bobby Roode, the recipient of pain.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is for the United States Championship. The Viper, Randy Orton. The United States Champion, the glorious Bobby Roode.
One-on-one with Randy Orton tonight at FASTLANE.
You guys mentioned Bobby Roode's desire to be one of the all-time greats. The all-time greats throughout the history of this sport. Guys, Orton is ready to capture another championship.
A special night here at FASTLANE on the road to WrestleMania. And Byron, here's a match that
everywhere he's gone, all over the world, but never in his wildest imagination did he think that he would be here in WWE going one-on-one with Randy Orton.
Well, Grace, now that the moment is
possible, because if there's one thing that Randy Orton excels at, it is just that. Staying cool, staying calm, sticking to his game plan. Trying to feel one another out.
You can't ignore the discipline that a guy like Bobby Roode has. Always the first guy in the arena, first guy in the gym. In fact, several times Bobby requested to go.
Bobby Roode could be the future of SmackDown Live. That said, you're in there with the Viper, the original legend killer.
And one of the greatest for sure.
It says a lot right there about Bobby's mindset, able to plant his feet and actually down the slightly larger Randy Orton.
And you can take a look as Randy Orton, that left shoulder Randy does
to his career. Any advantage you can get on the Viper, you take. Once again, Roode getting the better of Randy.
Caught with a back elbow.
That is Randy Orton to a T. No wasted movement. Always aware of his opponent's position.
Watch this one more. SmackDown superstars are sick of getting hit with it.
Well, yeah, again, you know, Randy has said publicly he doesn't care about being ranked under Bobby Roode on that list, but
that could be a difference maker here. And what a chop in answer.
Randy wanted the RKO.
Gain his composure. Bobby realized he just ducked a potential match-ending blow.
That could have been catastrophic for the United States to submission. Round out his collection of titles here tonight against the United States champion.
Himself, take a moment, replan his game. I think we just saw Bobby Roode pick up the pace for a few moments. That might be what the champion needs to do to retain.
I was watching this, guys. We heard on the kickoff show. We didn't know where Jinder Mahal and his associate Sunil Singh would be watching FASTLANE, but he said earlier, I'm the uncrowned United States champion.
Jinder Mahal.
It has worked, and it's all about this road to WrestleMania. Now look at this match continues to get more and more physical.
Across the top rope.
And now Randy Orton, here's the cover and a kick out.
Even on the pinfall, you saw Randy Orton grinding the forearm into the face.
Just a little message from Randy Orton letting you know, I'm here. I didn't want to end it yet, but I can when I want.
And look at this, Randy Orton can toy with Bobby. Now bursts out of the corner and drops Randy Orton.
Randy once again
to put away Orton and a kick out at one.
Randy favoring his shoulder the moment after.
Randy favoring the shoulder. Bobby Roode favoring the ribs.
You see a little page out of Randy's book.
Yeah, the
stomp whatever's available.
Yeah. A big knee
plan. Their offensive tendencies, their weaknesses.
It's a smart strategy by Roode now, just leaning all of his body weight down on Randy Orton. Trying to figure out what the Roode shinlock to bring Randy back down to his knees.
Bobby Roode said, listen, I want to be the greatest United States champion of all. Go a long way in giving me the credibility that I need.
Keep that hold applied.
Again, a strike right to the ribs there of Bobby Roode. A little separation, but just like that, down goes Randy Orton.
Bobby's for Orton. And Randy Orton needed that suplex reversal just to take a moment to regroup.
I think it's fair to say both these this matchup.
Randy Orton and learning in short order what Bobby Roode is all about. A man who's been on SmackDown Live a little less than a year.
Straight rights from Orton.
And trying to turn things around. Neck breaker.
Bobby once again picking up the pace. This is what he did before that brought him some modicum of success.
And he's got Randy Orton down here.
Could be it.
Eyes fixed on the Viper. Looking to fly. Oh, and dropping Orton.
Well-measured clothesline.
Could be closing in on a glorious victory. Setting up for it. One of the glorious DDT. Slam.
Just like that, advantage Viper.
And Bobby Roode doing the smart thing and rolling to
be there right now.
You can't lose the United States title on the ring apron.
Believe me, Randy is well aware. And you
on the top. And Orton just taking his time, sliding back into the ring. Oh, here to retain his title at FASTLANE and a kick out.
Bobby Roode still favoring his ribs. Even after delivering the blockbuster, you can tell Bobby's in a great deal of pain.
But to Roode's credit, still on the prowl, still the aggressor here. Despite whatever damage has been done to those ribs.
Oh, gosh. Hear the thud on that one. There's going to be a thud on the other side of this. Randy Orton DDT.
I don't know if Bobby knows where he's at right now, but you can imagine he feels the United States title slipping through his fingers.
On the flip side, Randy Orton knows exactly where
WWE's Apex Predator, poised and ready to strike. Went for the RKO. Bobby Roode coming back. The champion and the challenger sent outside. And this buys Bobby Roode some valuable time.
What a battle. Both of these superstars obviously studied one another.
Settle for the count-out victory. I guess the answer is no.
That's not the kind of the champion that Bobby Roode has been.
You don't go down as one of the all-time greats by escaping with victories.
Bobby Roode trying to send. Oh! And there goes Roode into the barricade.
Randy needs to get Roode back in the ring.
Roode back inside the ring. And tosses the United States champion back inside.
Veteran experience.
Orton in pursuit to win the title.
Body has got to be racked with pain after being deposited across the top of the barricade. If he had any core strength left before that, it's going.
Bobby Roode up on the top turnbuckle. Randy Orton straight right to the face of the champion. Bobby Roode in a bad position here at FASTLANE. Randy Orton trying to pry him off. And now look at Bobby Roode trying to turn this around.
Roode knows, fighting with everything he's got left.
Bobby's trying to figure out what to do.
And Bobby Roode went for the sunset flip, trying to take Randy Orton off. Crazy talked about the punishment that Bobby Roode has taken. The same goes for Randy Orton. These two have been dishing it out all match.
Well, absolutely. Each man is at Randy Orton.
It's just scary for Bobby Roode. If that cloud of frustration is beginning to hover, you cannot allow it to exist. You have to keep your confidence. Stay always up top.
I don't know if I like this strategy, but Roode utilizing a Hail Mary. Oh! Did not pay off.
And Orton just pushes.
Bought himself a few extra moments.
Randy Orton's going to try this again, perhaps looking for a superplex.
Going for broke. It's about the United States title.
Bobby Roode.
Perfect. No one does it better. I think Orton might have hurt himself a little bit, too, in the process.
Got his left shoulder up.
Man, that was close.
Let's take another look at the incredible height and, most importantly, the incredible...
Show me that again, Kevin. Just freeze it at the top for Randy when he's on that top rope.
Not as Byron's. Rude's crashing down from somewhere in the area of 10, 12 feet high. That is painful.
And now Orton and Rude exchanging blows. Both men hobbled here in this. It has become a battle for the United States Championship. Able to kick out.
Rude once again looking for the DDT.
Oh, thought about the RKO. Oh, Spinebuster. Cover.
Once again, Rude appears to be questioning himself. Was I well prepared? Here you see Orton looking for an RKO. Bobby with the presence of mind to reverse.
Champion. It's how bad Randy Orton wants to win that United States Championship for the first time in his career.
And Bobby Roode back up to his feet right now. Oh.
Men are in extraordinary
condition. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
RKO!
Out of nowhere!
Randy Orton is united! Just like that.
That was incredible. Absolutely incredible.
Has eluded the Viper throughout his storybook career, now belongs to him.
In case you forgot.
Rude with another Hail Mary attempt, and Randy Orton right in